How is everyone?
Juicy.
Nice.
Lubricated.
Yeah, doing all right.
Lovely.
All right. Well, since everyone's here, does Tarlek know he's muted?
Probably not.
I did not know I was muted.
All right. Well, there you go. Just double check it. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead, just jump right into it. Last time, you guys raced, unsurprisingly, pretty well. Jackie Grace Lightning joined your team. Y'all made plans for to get mods, and also thought about potentially hacking the random grid position program that decides your starting positions for the race. Not a whole lot of progress has been made on that, but that was kind of like the thing you guys talked about doing last time. And you are once again aboard your mobile repair garage Starliner, heading for the very next race. Is there any repairs or modifications anybody feels like doing right now, or?
Yes.
Yeah, can I have 28 volts, but I'd like to use 4 volts to increase my integrity to go up to 8.
All right, you can do that, no problem.
I think my car was damaged. I need to get it fixed.
Yep.
I don't think mine took any damage.
Oh, yes, I did. Okay, I did save the damage. I took 4 damage.
Okay. Well, it's I believe it's still just the 1 integrity for repairs, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll heal. I'll bring up to 5.
How do I level the car stats again?
That I believe was 15 volts would permanently bump up one of your stats. However, you could also spend just 5 volts to kind of rebalance it, and that's just shifting a point from one stat to the other. Whoops.
Then I'm gonna spend 15 volts to raise my acceleration.
Yeah, I would like to do the same. So I've got 24 volts, so minus 15, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
So my acceleration's now at 2.
Oh my gosh. We speeding up.
And I have 9 volts left.
VR speed.
Not that I would ever condone this, but is it possible to steal volts off of another player?
That's ridiculous. That's shocking.
I mean, I don't know about shocking, but I mean, there's not exactly a rule for it. I would say that's probably poor taste, or fuck my brain. Poor sportsmanship. I don't fucking know what I'm trying to say.
Yes, but I've always felt that there's too much
Probably
emphasis
not.
on cheating as a disadvantage in sportsmanship.
It seems you're always about the cheating.
I believe in taking the opportunities when they present themselves.
Are you saying is this poor spirit of the game out of character or in character? That's the question.
Honestly, tried to decide that for myself. Probably not. I mean,
I'm not saying we should, or that anyone would stoop to such a level. I'm just
know.
I'm just exploring the possibilities.
I don't know. I'm
He
pretty
totally
sure I could
would. Let's just say he totally would.
I'm counting at least
Safeguard
3 of
your
you.
vaults. Safeguard your vaults, everyone. The slug is on the move.
I'm counting at least 2 of you who 100% would, and then a third that might.
I am always on the move, because if I'm not, I would never get anywhere.
Those vaults. That's just like no. I have never stole anything in my life, so I'm never going to steal anything.
I will say you can just, share if you feel like it.
I will point this one out, though. Malice and Tarlock are players in a game again. How long until one kills the other?
Look, accidents happen on the road, okay?
On Sunday, Tarlock made the decision not to target a fellow player.
I was very proud of myself. I've grown as a player. Also, I did blow up like a nuclear power reactor the time before, so...
I'm just saying... Tarlock does like to kill Malice's characters.
I'll be right back.
It was twice, okay? Only 2 times.
There's a reason I'm keeping distance from him in the race.
Sounds like a pattern.
Yeah.
I think my scariest player is Prom, though. Like, because he just goes smash, and I'm like, oh my goodness, don't want to be caught in the collision.
I mean, you don't want to go smash?
I mean, not really. I just want to accelerate.
Damn.
I'll watch if she gets last place.
You know what they say. Accelerate, accelerate. You're going there anyway.
True.
So, about this cheating.
Yes. Yeah. If that's something you actually want to do, I feel like put it to a vote for the party if y'all want to condone stealing between team members.
Oh,
I say no.
I was talking about fixing the starting positions.
Oh, that
no,
part?
that's
Yeah.
so bad. No.
Oh, yeah. That part actually, yeah. Justin's team is kind of working on a little something.
I see only the most ethical of racers are allowed.
Can you see if someone does that? Can you expose them for that? As in, like, is there going to be like a choice where you can have that? As in, you can see if they've done that to you. Because that must be, you must have that as well. As
What?
in,
If we stole
if
the
someone,
votes?
as in, like, not just the votes, but as in, like, the possession. Like,
Well, why would you do that? We're all on the same team here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but. Oh, you expressed it, didn't you?
I'm just saying, Peaches, would you not prefer to start in first position to make it a little easier going in?
Well, not exactly, because, like, if you're in first position, you've just got to keep it guarded all the time.
Exactly.
Which can be quite scary.
I mean, it could be, but,
I think I do okay with,
It's
like...
the whole point of the race.
We'll see.
Yes, I mean...
No, but yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, there you go.
I was just gonna say, like, yeah, on your trip to the very next race, as you're getting your vehicles repaired, Justin will seems very, very fluid when it comes to the sportsmanship and morality of cheating and potentially fixing your starting positions, and so he tasks one of his little, like, technicians to come up with something to help you guys out in that regard. At the very least, they promise that they can tweak the numbers. They can't, like, forcefully, drop your name into whatever position you want.
Yes, I mean, we don't want to be excessive here. Just a little evening the odds.
Exactly.
Tomfoolery.
Just a little nudge in the right direction.
And let's be
preferably
honest here,
towards-
at the edge of the galaxy here, you know, there's going to be other shenanigans going on from other teams.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Yellow Line's
Yeah, but
definitely
why
the place
make
where.
that worse for the other person?
Well, I mean, as honorable as that is, it's Yellow Line, and then Red Line's going to be even worse. In Yellow Line, yeah, some races might be a little bit more strict when it comes to rules and weapons and things like that, but in some cases, if you don't shoot them, they're going to shoot you.
Yeah, that's super scary.
So, you know, food for thought. Some racers have competed and won Redline without any such weapons or mods, and, you know, I'm sure there's some people who think that's, you know, oh so honorable. But then again, there are quite a few more Redline champions who've won because of their weapons and armor.
Yes, they were making use of all the tools available to them, which is what competition's all about.
Precisely.
Dirty,
Granted-
dirty.
I mean, if you wanted to play completely pure Peaches, we shouldn't even be using vehicles. And that would be unfair for those of us who have a natural disability in terms of acceleration.
That is very true. By the way, where is White Shadow in the ship? Is he in the room with this conversation or no?
Oh, I'm still in like the bay where we load in the cars.
Jesus Christ.
Has Philip got my Peaches yet? Or a nice pair? Because they better be in my room by the time I get there, because I'm only going to have like 5 minutes in the room before I have to turn around and get back out again.
Alright. 1, he fails to procure the peaches in time. 2, he succeeds. There you go. He manages to procure at least 2.
Right, well, that will save him a scolding today.
Actually, probably far more accurately, he's probably managed to like get you a whole bunch of them, but from the time it takes to get to your room, they've probably like all but 2 have spoiled.
Wait, is Philip a slug too?
Or it'll be people just coming by and going, oh, fruit, and taking one.
You
Or that
peach
too, probably.
murderer.
What, did you
No,
just pick
Murderer.
Philip is apparently a normal human guy whose family has sworn to serve Jeremy, or what was his name?
Jeremy, yes.
White Shadow? Okay. It's hard to keep track sometimes.
Jeremy Fortescue.
Oh god, he's got a last name too. And of course it's Fortescue, like, honestly.
We won't go into the details if those Peaches are actually like young members of Peaches species or not.
Yeah, probably for the best. No, but yeah, so you guys spend a few days, or, you know, as relative as it is in space, you know, repairing and upgrading and tweaking your vehicles. You are presented with some information about the next race, Yellow Line 2, which appears to be taking place in the Marvin 4, or on the planet of Marvin 4, which is a sort of gas giant, sort of like Saturn. It's got the rings around the planet, and in fact, for Marvin 4, there is a station that sort of orbits around it, kind of in the ring itself, and around this station is the track that is known as the Long Belt. Excuse me, the Long Belt Twister, which is this pretty much, it's like a giant, like, sort of Hot Wheels track. It's very, very exposed. It's out in space, and various parts of it are sort of anchored to kind of nearby large asteroids and small moons that kind of make up this planet's ring. And you guys know that because even though the station itself is shielded, the track is not. Your vehicles kind of have to be sort of modified to be able to sort of stick to the track itself. That way you don't go flying off into space, because, you guys aren't flying. You're driving flying vehicles. You're driving, more land-based vehicles. The track is also unshielded, and as part of the difficulty and thrill and challenge of this race, that some asteroids do kind of bump into it and even cause the track itself to bend and sway and kind of ripple, which further adds to the challenge of this particular race. As well as like some additional information you guys have on your tablets. The race has been criticized for causing environmental damage to the site, which is also known as the Long Belt National Park out here. The committee, the Redline Racing Committee, makes substantial donations to use the park as its little race. And the Marvin IV Ring Preservation Society are given free advertisement slots before and after the race to kind of help compensate for it. And shortly before you arrive in the Marvin system, and specifically Marvin IV and the Long Belt National Park station, Jeremy and a few of his technicians kind of approach you guys and let you know that, we've worked out a sort of prototype hack that we think might work to kind of help tweak your starting numbers down just a little bit. We're not sure because, we've never done anything like this before. I mean, it's kind of hard to say if anybody else has, because, if they were caught, obviously, would kind of be more public knowledge, and if they weren't caught, well, obviously they'd keep that to themselves. So if we want to implement this, we can. I'm just saying it's not without risks.
Well, I think driving a track in the middle of space is a risk anyway, so let's have it.
Fantastic. I love the ambition. All right, and so now Justin kind of informs you guys that as right as the race starts, hopefully they'll deploy the hack and it'll work without going off without hitch. Eventually you guys do kind of make it into the system after completing a long series of jumps from one end of the galaxy to the other. Just-in-time ship pulls into the spaceport's dock, and your vehicles are once again sort of transported to kind of like the main, kind of warehouse hangar area where all the other drivers and their vehicles and their teams of mechanics are situated. Just kind of going over some more of the information about the race and things like that. It's actually kind of a bit of a longer race because the track itself kind of spans almost the entirety of the planet's rings here in orbit. So it's technically only a one-lap race, but it's going to be split up into 4 sort of sections, basically 4 laps. And then the local organizers also tell you guys that there's going to be a one-time pit stop option that'll be provided for each character, or for each driver. And they kind of explain where the pit stops are and how you can activate it. You essentially get this little beacon that you can activate, and that lets you pull off the track into these sort of pit stop areas, which bring up these arms that kind of spray your vehicles with nanomachines that will help repair and get you right back into the race. Over in the handouts, there's kind of a rule thing I set up for it. Basically, how the pit stops work is essentially during the helicam phase, if you want, you can, instead of doing the advance, hold, or retreat moves, you can instead take a pit stop, which means that you can spend up to 3 volts, and then you add that to whatever to a D6, and whatever the total is, that's how much integrity you can restore to your vehicle, up to, of course, your machine's max integrity. However, because the procedure kind of slows down your vehicle, you have to retreat the same number of positions that you've restored.
Ouch.
Yeah, so it allows for, some thrilling last lap, comeback stories, or, just helps keep you in the race without risking exploding. So yeah, if there's anything else anyone wants to say or do.
I just want to have Philip check what my mucus store is like.
But you want him to take inventory?
Yes, I want to know how many litres of mucus we have stored and how stale it is, because I want to judge how pungent the smell has become. Which we test, obviously, by him sticking his nose in.
Jesus. Yeah, this poor bastard reports that you have 40 liters of mucus saved up, and it is revolting. He says quite politely, despite the fact that he's turning pale and green in the face.
So he's to be sure to check it all as he pours it in to make sure it maintains its fullness.
Yep. He of course nods his head and bows and really curses his forebears for swearing an oath of servitude to a slug.
Philip, before you go, well done on the peaches.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And he just makes his way quickly to a restroom to vomit. As it gets a little bit closer to race time, one of the other drivers actually approaches your lots and kind of addresses you all as you're kind of like getting suited up and ready to go, as White Shadow's just slowly making his way in, up the side of his machine into his craft. This driver is none other than Rattlesnake Jake, a humanoid reptilian alien, famous for being a bounty hunter, as well as kind of a regular at Redline and Yellow Line races. He hasn't won anything yet, but he's always seems to be at least in the final running in Redline. He kind of, he's kind of dressed in sort of like a space cowboy sort of outfit, tips his hat, and just, his tail rattles slightly behind him as he kind of grins at the rest of you. A golden fang kind of glistening in the light.
So he looks completely trustworthy.
Absolutely. He's just a snake. I don't know what you're talking about. Snakes are trustworthy. Yeah, he tips his hat and goes, howdy there. I just kind of wanted to touch base with you guys. Of course, Rattlesnake Jake, and you guys are quickly making a name for yourselves here in these sort of events, and well, I kind of was wondering if you'd be inclined in something of an alliance. a lot of the regulars here kind of operate on their own little, on their own set of rules. It's people you don't mess with, people that you single out. But
Uh,
go ahead.
what kind of alliance are we talking about?
It's very simple. I mean, I'm not going to ask you to let me win, and I'm certainly not going to ask you to lose on my behalf, but if we could come to a sort of mutual agreement, you stay out of my way, I stay out of yours. That way we can meet each other again at Redline and have an honest, fair race.
Yeah, as honest and fair as we can, right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna assume or besmirch your honor or question your moral ethics, whatever. But some racers around here are liable to have few things under the hood, and in some other events that are a little bit more free, they're liable to turn those on people, especially the newcomers. So I figure if we could come to some sort of arrangement, just in case you might have any tricks up your sleeves, if you keep them away from me, I'll keep my tricks away from you. You don't have to give me an answer now. I'm sure we'll find out on the track itself, but just think on it. And with that, he'll kind of start to turn and walk away.
Well, are we gonna?
No.
Okay.
Laura's trying to say something, but for some reason her mic's not coming on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, back in a second.
All right, no worries. I did love how quick that answer came. It was just no. Immediately no.
Checking that it's working. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That was my keyboard.
Yeah, no worries. Did you have anything to say? Because we'll just, retroactively, I guess,
Well, I was going to come to like, if we did truce with him, he would have to give us like 15 volts each. If that's
He's
my
not going
terms.
to do that.
I mean, 50 volts for even one racer is kind of a steep price, let alone for the 5 members of your team.
That's my price.
You don't have any weapons, you can't hurt me anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, that's kind of big talk for someone who has, 0 weight?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, we'll just say that Rattlesnake Jake didn't hear that part as he walks away and makes his way into his own vehicle. Speaking of which, of course, unless there's anything else anybody wants to say or do, we can go ahead and get started. Wondering why that wasn't changing my screen for a second, then I realized I've got to click it.
Yeah, the joys of this program as an ST.
Okay, there we go. All right, so you all essentially have the prototype, hack tweak for your starting grid position. So if you guys go ahead, want to roll a d20 and then just add -1 to it. I don't know why I said add, but you know what I mean.
So add -1 you said as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh, sorting everything out.
You roll a dice, clip blurb.
Yeah, I think we're just missing Glipglorp and Tarlock. Or Slimus.
Yeah, I am. Fuck. Here it is.
Oh shit, he's ahead of all of us.
Jesus.
Oh goodness. I think I'm last. Yeah, I'm last. I'm like, so that means that I'm in 15th, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Okay, just double check and make sure I got y'all in the right spot. So Glipglorp is 7th, Tarlock is 11th, or Slimus is 11th. God dang it. And then 15th, 10, and 9. Okay. And then I'll just make a couple rolls for no particular reason. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Alrighty. So once again, you guys are kind of just watching the screens in your vehicles, about to announce your starting positions, and normally it sort of just like jumbles all these numbers across the screen before it just freezes and kind of flashes your number at you before you're either teleported or loaded up onto the starting grid itself in that position. This time around, it kind of right before it freezes and decides to pick a number. It sort of stops on one number and then immediately just sort of drops down one more before it just flashes and seems to solidify your number. But at the moment, there doesn't seem to be any attention paid to that. Nobody seems to be calling for any sort of delays or raising any sort of alarm, and you guys are free to start your engines. Various thrusters and gizmos and gadgets, turning your vehicles on and ready to go. As once again the countdown begins, and we are off to the races.
That's a puppy.
Yeah, there's a very excited puppy.
Yeah.
Right, sorry, just kind of double checking on a couple things. All right. So yeah, the timers tick on down to 0. A great big shout of just ready, set, go. And once again, you guys put the pedal to the metal and you're going 0 to 1,000 miles per hour in like 2 seconds. Glipglorp is literally in the front of the line. What would you like to do in 7th place?
Is there a table there? I can't see any table.
I've kind of hidden it this time around, so no worries.
Oh, okay.
I'll just kind of be announcing where everyone's at, so no worries there.
Cool.
I'll hold.
Okay, hold. So go ahead, D6 plus your weight.
Where is the? Here it is.
Can you please show the racing thing?
It's there's a handout.
Wait.
Yeah, I went ahead and made a couple handouts. There should be on the top
Put a
left there.
D6 plus 3. I had the 3 on it. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that.
Yeah, so it should be your D6 plus 3. So
9.
all right, and then I'll do the pushback roll. Damn. Okay, so even with that, if you don't really even have to sacrifice anything like that, that'll jet you right up to first place, no problem. So already a powerful start for Team Juicy. And right after that is Grease Lightning. Glipglorp was like a few steps ahead of you and has now just gunned his engines and is now just sped completely through the crowd and is now in first place.
All right. I will have to do an overtake. Is what I will do.
I don't know why I'm so stupid.
My acceleration is a 2. Okay. Ah, shit.
I immediately got my brain all confused. I'm so sorry. Okay, wait, I see it now. Okay. I see where I goofed up. My bad. Okay, so Glibglorp essentially just sort of holds his position right where he is and is dominating this area. Right now, basically, he's the one controlling who gets past him. That being said, Jackie, unfortunately, trying to get up. The guy in front of you kind of is holding his position pretty well here, too. He's just really not letting you get past him. The pushback is a little too rough. Could be from like all the asteroids or the track itself kind of wibbling and wobbling. It's definitely a very unusual experience. So after that, it'll be White Shadow. What would you like to do?
Excelsior.
Alrighty, advance, I'm assuming?
Yes, I was just checking what speed was.
Yeah, no worries. Jesus Christ. Wait, a D20?
Oh, was it maybe a D6?
Yeah, it's meant to be D6, no worries. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oof. Okay, yeah, no, unfortunately, yeah, even with Jackie and just right in front of you, you both are trying to kind of like work together and speed on past, but the fighting up here is almost immediately intense for this first leg of the journey here. And actually, immediately behind you two is Mr. Slimus. What would you like to do?
So, first, we're in the maneuvers phase, right?
No, we're currently in Helicam, yeah.
It changed again. I would like to advance.
All right. Third time's the charm.
And my acceleration is now, with the 15 volt, I spent 4. So 1d6 plus 4.
Damn.
I have a need for speed. 5.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Damn.
no, unfortunately, yeah, the three of you kind of are in this little clump together, and it's just, it's really, really rough going here. For one thing, the track is going up and down and all around, and there's no real like up or down in this kind of like, you know, area, because you're just out in space technically. Your vehicle's clinging to this track in hopes that you don't fly off into the void, and it's just an all-around trippy experience that's really challenging your sense of your skills and your reflexes. And with that, we are going to Rattlesnake Jake, actually, who is right in front of Princess Peach. Princess Peach, you actually see Rattlesnake Jake kind of in front of you, look backwards in his cockpit and flash you a quick wink and a salute as he guns his engines and pulls off for an advance. Unfortunately, of course that works. Okay. So yeah, he kind of guns his engines, but he doesn't get too far. As he just kind of skips ahead just the one position, which coincidentally brings us right back to you. Princess Peach, what would you like to do?
I would like to advance, but can I use 2 of my integrity points plus my 2x acceleration? Is that okay?
Normally you have to wait until lap 2 to overclock, unless you have like a mod specifically that lets you overclock earlier. So right now you can't, but the very next Helicam phase you can. Yeah.
Right, okay, that's no problem. Yeah.
So just regular advance. Yeah, okay, go ahead, roll it.
Then +2 for acceleration. So that's do I go on free spaces? Because then that's 5.
Oh no, sorry. My roll is. Oh wait, you said yours is +2.
Yeah, so 3 +2.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
Oh, wow,
I
yeah.
advance 3 places, so I'm on 12. Yeah.
Yeah, or you can choose to go ahead and take into integrity and go up. Well, yeah.
To integrity to go up 10th place. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead pass by your teammates there.
Yeah, I'd like to
Have
use
4 of
the
you right
2
there.
and the 2 integrity and get to 10th place then.
Alrighty.
That's me down to 6 integrity. 10th place, people.
Yeah. All right. So you guys kind of, or you, Princess Peach, after Rattlesnake Jake tries to show off and then kind of gets slowed down a little bit right off the gate. You kind of just breeze past him, taking advantage of his hesitation. You just sort of jink, around to the side, and then even kind of use one of the track's ripples as a little off ramp before you tilt your vehicle downwards and land right back onto the track again. Landing, kind of passing by both Mr. Slimus and White Shadow and stopping neatly behind Jackie Grease Lightning. So there's almost a large clump of you just right there in the middle of the pack.
Son of a peach.
As we end on end Helicam phase and move on to maneuvers phase, which will bring us all the way back to Mr. Glip Glorp. Sorry, I goofed up your turn earlier. I don't know what happened there, but
I think I'm going to slam the person in front of me.
okay. So slam. That's just D6 plus your weight, and then I roll D6 plus their weight.
7.
Oh yeah, you definitely win that. So they immediately take 2, and then you can choose either to I'll say you could choose to either make them back off and you go ahead, or they take extra damage.
What was the first one?
You
There you go,
essentially, you essentially push them out of the way and you take their position, and they fall behind you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take their position.
All right. So you the salt shaker rams into the back of their vehicle, and they kind of spin out for a split second and are too focused on trying to recover and not wipe out completely as you kind of slip on past, shoving them out of the way, essentially. Jackie Grease Lightning, it's all up to you now.
Oh shit, you said Jackie. I am fucking brain dead.
Yeah, no worries. I was double checking.
I'm just going to do the same thing I did last time because it seems to be the sensible option. I'm still in 10th place. Without that thing, I don't know which place I'm in.
Right now, you're actually in 9th place.
Yeah,
God damn it, I rolled a 3 again.
the thing is good to see what place you're in.
It's right now where I am. My position, the only sensible thing to do is overtake, so I'm just going to keep trying to overtake.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I rolled a 3 again.
So you tried to overtake, and D6, but you actually managed to succeed, and yeah, drop on down to...
I'll take my 1 place.
Yeah. And that'll bring us down to now Princess Peach, who's kind of jetted past the rest of us.
I'll go for takeover.
Overtake. All right, go ahead. That's a very, that definitely, you guys are just breezing past this poor guy. And yeah, you guys, you move up a position, still right on Jackie Grease Lightning's taillights there, bringing us down to White Shadow.
I will also try and overtake number 10.
Fantastic, go ahead.
Fucking 0.
Yeah, I think this guy kind of has kind of had it of just immediately getting passed by not one but two people like it was nothing, and kind of decides to take matters into his own hands and swerves to and every which way to keep in front of White Shadow. But while he's focusing on White Shadow, he does not see Mr. Slimus right behind.
Oh yeah, baby, it's sliming time. Overtake.
Okay. Because you're kind of in between your own two teammates, I'll give White Shadow the options. Like, would you like to let Mr. Slimus go ahead of you, and then Mr. Slimus can overtake, or
No.
would you? All right, fair enough.
Slime is staying in the
All
queue.
right,
What are you doing?
Okay.
Fair enough. In that case, Mr. Slimus, roll your acceleration, and White Shadow, roll your weight.
Time to kill another Malice character.
Surprised it took this long.
Where's my weight?
I don't think you have that much. I don't think.
No, I don't have any.
Oh boy. Well, unfortunately, a bit of inter-team competition happening there. White Shadow surrenders as Mr. Slimus immediately proves who's the more slippery bastard of the two of you, and slips right on into 11th place. Which brings us now to Rattlesnake Jake.
Slime is you across blob.
White Shadow, actually, one of the screens in your cockpit kind of lights up, and you see Rattlesnake Jake's face, kind of smiling at you. He says, "Just excuse me, partner. Hope you don't mind if I just kind of slip past you there." And he will attempt to overtake.
Can I hit him with my smell slime thing?
Oh, did you have the mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and hit him with that.
Is it just a D6?
Yeah, no matter what, it deploys successfully, but it's just a matter of like if you can, if you A, get caught with it, and then B, if it can work again.
So 1d6, 2d6. Okay, to see if it gets caught.
Yeah, so I believe I put that as just like a 1, so I think that's just you have to beat it. Yeah, no, that definitely. So you don't get caught using it. And now just go ahead and roll again to see if it breaks. And it does not, so you're able to use your mod again later on, but for now, you have the satisfaction of seeing the smug look on Rattlesnake Jake's face completely evaporate as he suddenly seems to be distracted by this horrible stench that you're essentially beaming directly into his cockpit, and right as he kind of sputters and closes the comms, you see his car seem to have trouble driving in a straight line. So I'll say, go ahead and roll to prevent him from. Go ahead to roll block to block him from overtaking you.
Another 4.
And so it's just 4 total.
Yeah, I don't have any weight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that his attempt to overtake went from like a 6 to a 3. Like that smell is just awful, and he just does not get past you. As a matter of fact, it's you've managed to make him so clumsy at driving that he just cannot get past you as smoothly as he probably otherwise would have. And it keeps him right there in 13th place, which completes this first of 4 laps in this race, bringing us back to Glip Glorp in the Helicam phase. What would you like to do, sir?
I think I'm gonna hold. Yeah.
Just stop. Just getting past you.
Probably.
You totally are, aren't you?
I mean,
Huh?
technically, even if he holds and he's successful, he can choose to let you pass. It's just that now everyone has to ask Glipglor for permission.
We know how that's going to go.
We do, but I just want to make sure that that's an option.
Excellent job, Glorp. Now you can let us pass. Like, slam.
Totals the whole team's car. Okay, so Glipglor, go ahead, roll d6 plus your
I rolled that's 6.
Okay, all right. So let's see. Pushback. Or sorry, you managed to successfully dominate this area of the track, and yes, hopefully, in theory, you can choose to let your fellow racers get past you.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see how that goes.
We'll
know
see.
that. Just
Just
know that there are
depends.
always consequences to your actions, no matter what you do. So, good luck and Godspeed. With the Salt Shaker now dominating this quadrant of this track, Jackie Grease Lightning, you have one guy in between you and Glorp and first place. What would you like to do for your Helicam phase?
I'll do an advance.
I figured you would, sir. Roll it for me.
4.
Could I request that you roll better in the future? Oh Jesus. Okay, I'll just. I feel bad because I was talking shit before that, and then I just slam you with that. Now I feel kind of just mean. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, the guy that Glorp had slammed previously is just refusing to get past, and seems to be faulty or trying to keep you from getting past as well. Unfortunately, that is that. Princess Peach, it is now your turn.
Super nervous now. I'm gonna advance.
Alrighty. I will say, because you, well,
Plus
doesn't matter
2,
now, but
plus 2 for the acceleration.
okay. Oof, yeah. Is Jackie Grease Lightning stopping Peach?
So
Or-
that's free, isn't it? So that's like I'm up next to Glipglorp now, I.
It depends.
Yeah, it depends on if
Can I get to numbers? I'd like to get to number 7. I don't think I could go. I could, you know.
Well, you take Glorp's affiliation.
yeah.
But he's not gonna let me.
Well, you never know.
No.
What do you say, Glorp?
Wait. Yes.
Are you gonna let me?
Yes.
Oh, that's so nice.
I'm not sure if nice is what it is, but yeah, there you go.
Now he's got an option of who he slams.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness!
now.
Oh no! I just thought about that. I'm so scared. Oh no! Oh.
I mean,
I said action of you don't get a free lunch, do you? So yeah.
well, all right. I guess as the team starts to contemplate tearing itself apart, Mr. Slimus, what are you doing?
Well, contributing, of course. Although I don't think. Where's the end phase again? Here.
Yeah, it's the Helicam phase.
Yeah.
It is lap 2, so you do have the option to overclock, but it has to be before you roll. So
Nah, I have 4 acceleration. That should be enough.
one would think.
9.
It might just be enough. Jeez. Yeah. Okay. So once again, Glorp, are you letting Mr. Slimus get past you?
Well,
I didn't quite catch that. Was that a yep?
wait. What spot would I be at then?
Well, actually, technically, since you're holding, Princess Peach would actually go up to... So you'd still be at 6th, because you did successfully hold it. You're just letting her get past you. Yeah, so if you let Mr. Slimus get past you as well, that'll drop Peaches
No,
down, I think.
they'll both go down one.
Okay, yeah. I guess I had it right the first time. It just didn't make quite sense.
It's 6 spots, yeah. Yeah, so 5th.
Yeah, so yeah, if you let Mr. Slimus get past you, he'll get to 5th, and you'll be kind of my brain. Yeah, you'll be in 7th.
So what one will I be in? 5th,
6th.
please. 6th place.
Yeah,
okay,
you'll be
I'm
in
in
6th,
6th.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So it's entirely up to Glip Glorp, or if Mr. Slimus wants to stop before Glip Glorp, that's your prerogative too.
No, we'll fight to the death.
Well, yeah.
Don't invite him, man.
This is
We're
about
gonna fight to the
racing.
death?
No, it's
Well, I don't want to fight to the death. Squash between you two.
Oh, jeez.
All right, sure. Do we get more money for more people on our team that win?
No. They do.
You can share
Oh,
votes
no.
apparently. So I will give you a couple of votes. What's called Glip Glorp, because you were very kind to me and let me past.
Okay.
Wait, so you're not okay with stealing votes, but you're okay with bribery?
Well, if people are nice,
I'm okay
then
with
people
bribery.
are nice. But you
I
can't
sense
get
double
it to the
standards here.
end. You can't get to the end, so it has
Morals
to be
when
the
it
end
suits
of
you.
Oh, okay,
yeah, well,
okay.
I mean, to be fair, I think this whole team has kind of set that sort of precedent of morals when it suits you. Okay, so again, Glip Glorp, are you letting Mr. Slimus get past you?
Is he getting to pay me as well?
It's a tool.
Jesus. Oh, this team's falling apart.
Not to say no.
I would pay him the 2 volts though, because that's quite a good possession. Because you're near like the 3-2-1, so, and you're probably gonna get loads of volts anyway. So
Damn it, Glip Glop, just let him through.
Okay. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Why is it so stressful? Okay. So, Mr. Slimus, after much deliberating, bargaining, bribing, whatever, intimidation tactics, you managed to slip past the ever merciful Glip Glorp and Princess Peach, and are now in 5th place. White Shadow, what would you like to do?
I'm going to overclock too. Because I cannot roll dice today, apparently.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Advancing, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, doorbell rang.
Sorry,
Jesus.
Greasy.
Okay, well. Yeah, so you can pass by Greasy, Grease Lightning, or potentially take 2 integrity damage to get past Glip Glorp if he also allows you.
I will not ask Glip Glorp to sacrifice more than he has already this turn, and I will stay behind him.
Fair enough. Okay. And with that confusing mess to go, Rattlesnake Jake will attempt to advance. I believe that's a +1 for him. I really should check. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god, this is just not right at all. I'm assuming Glip Glorp is not letting Rattlesnake Jake pass.
No.
Okay, well, in that case, yeah. Rattlesnake Jake very quickly sees how Team Juicy's kind of treating him, and decides to muscle his way through the pack, and unfortunately gets stopped by Glip Glorp's dominating presence on the track, but manages to get past White Shadow and Grease Lightning which brings us to maneuvers phase.
Glip, you need to step in that snake.
And now it's Mr. Slimus in the lead at the moment.
Slime.
What would you like to do for your maneuvers?
Of course, I would have the maneuvers phase open. Overtake once again.
Fantastic. Go ahead and roll it.
6.
Oh, easy win.
Nice.
Yeah, this guy just cannot seem to get a handle on how this track is, with all these occasional rocks just colliding with the track and making it shift uncontrollably or unpredictably in any sort of direction. And Mr. Slimus, however, as steely-eyed as you are, I suppose, manages to slip on past him. Bringing us down to Princess Peach. What would you like to do?
So I want to use 1 of my integrity, so that'll be me down to 5 integrity, and I'll just
for an overtake. Oh my gosh.
that's +2 +1, so I'm at 4.
Okay, all right. There you go.
Dope.
Oh damn. So what happens there, just to
You
say?
don't move.
Yeah.
All right,
You just
okay.
don't move. Yeah.
That's fine.
But Mr. Glipglorp, you have a teammate in front of you and a rival behind you. What would Glipglorp do here?
Can I brake check the guy behind me?
Yeah, that would be a slam. I almost said slime. So
Nice.
go ahead and roll your weight versus his.
Well, for this team, it is a slime.
5.
Oh my god. Yeah, 5 definitely beats a 2. So first off, he takes 2 damage, and then you can choose to either knock him down 1 position or give him additional damage.
Additional damage. Yeah, I'll do the additional damage.
Let's see here. Well, you did say give him additional damage. Rattlesnake Jake's car only had 7 hit points.
Kaboom!
So yeah, you kind of brake check him once, and he slams into the back end of the salt shaker. Thankfully, it's this massive beefy tank that it is. Unfortunately, his is a lot more fragile, and it actually causes his vehicle's sort of magnetic wheels to short out for a second as his car sort of slowly drifts and floats off of the track above you. And at first you kind of are worried that he's going to somehow land in front of you, except one of these smaller moonlets kind of careens into view and slams into his vehicle and takes him very quickly out of the race. On lap 2, no less.
Do us
Sorry, just-
behind move up then, since he's gone.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm sorry, I was just kind of tallying up the slams and the
damage.
damage, of course. And yeah, that brings us very quickly over to White Shadow. Now that the snake's out of the way.
I still need Glipglorp's permission to get ahead of him, even though it's in the thingy phase, don't I? Because it's the same turn.
I don't think so. I think that's just for advancing. I think at this stage, like, you know, if he doesn't want to give you permission, it's more like rolling
would
to
block.
block.
So before
Yeah.
I roll, I'm going to telepathically say, "Glip glorp, let me past."
Do you willingly let him past
Yes.
you? Oh wow, team player that Glip Glorp.
Yes,
And now
you're,
you
not,
have.
you're not so bad for a mineral.
He's rethinking it now. So I guess. I mean, does Princess Peach let White Shadow pass, and then you could take your maneuvers, or are you
Oh,
good
I thought
right
that
there?
was just my overtake. I just wanted to make sure he would let me go past them.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, in that case, Grease Lightning, you're the last one to act. What would you like to do? Or if Glip would let you pass.
Can I try to advance?
Overtake, yeah. I mean, I guess if Glip wants to let you as well.
Yeah, because if he chooses not to block you, then you're just going to move.
Yeah. Freaking Glipglorp's got a lot of power in this one. I gotta do something
Yeah, I
with
don't know what's going on.
this.
You give him
That's just
more
what happens.
enemies to stomp.
Yeah,
He's got
I really
purpose.
do. Yeah, make it a purpose now.
Yes, I'll let him
That's okay.
pass.
That's okay. We got 2 laps left. You know, I definitely wasn't hiding anything.
Donate and give Glip all the fucking armor he needs to bash all the rivals out the way.
Just means they gotta focus on one guy. All right. With that rather action-packed and eventful race lap out of the way, we're now on to lap 3 with the helicam phase. And Mr. Slimus, what would you like to do?
Of course, accelerate. Well, overtake.
That seems advance. Yeah, that
Advance.
seems about right.
Words. 7.
Why won't it click? Jesus Christ!
Damn. He fast.
And now I'm starting to roll just absolutely dog shit. Okay, yeah, you without even having to, make up the pushback, managed to breeze all the way to first.
Oh, very nice.
Again.
And then, and then Princess Peach. What would you like to do
Okay,
for Helicam phase? Yep.
I want to use one of my integrity, so that takes me down to 4, and advance.
Fantastic. Roll it.
Oof.
Okay, so
So-
plus 1,
Plus 3.
plus 1 plus 2, so that's 8. I'm at 8.
Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. I will say I'm absolutely loving the fact that you're doing the overtakes. That makes me so happy. I definitely will not use that against you at some point. So you're at just 8?
Yeah. So number 2 then? Yeah.
No, you'll be first.
No, yeah, you passed by even Mr. Slimus.
Okay, nice.
White Shadow now.
I'm going to a regular overtake. Advance.
Alrighty. Well, I feel like the dice have definitely picked their favorites. Yeah, unfortunately the pushback is really rough with Mr. Slimus and Peach just zipping past. This group of 4 nameless, faceless drivers are really just not letting anybody take their glory from them, and unfortunately White Shadow is right where he is. But that brings us to his fellows who are right behind him. Jackie Grease Lightning, what would you like to do?
I want to go Neum,
Do it.
but I roll a 3.
You need to go Neum a little bit better. Wait, that... No, okay, that's the pushback, yeah. I don't think there's any time. I think it just means, yeah, I think you're just right where you are when it comes to advancing.
Yeah, you need a ahead of the word, the one doing the slam.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, these four that are kind of keeping White Shadow are also keeping Greased Lightning in check. However, Glip Glorp, who's been kind of guarding this part of the track for the past 2 laps, what would you like to do? There you go, yeah. All your teammates are in front of you, so now it's just nothing but enemies behind you. So go ahead and roll your weight.
Rolled a 6.
And yeah, you once again lock down this part of the grid, and none shall pass you.
Oh wait, I ignore that one.
Oh, no worries. That being said, yeah. All right, and once again, in first place, it's Princess Peach, having stole first place from your fellow teammate. What would you like to do for your maneuver?
Nice. When you said that, I'm like, I feel bad now. I think I'm
It's
just gonna
alright.
hold. I'll just hold. So.
Okay, so yeah, just sort of blocking any overtake attempts by Mr. Slimus if he decides to do that.
Of course.
Well, yeah. If he says nicely and he gets the points, then
Bravery.
obviously I'm gonna be him.
Well, I guess that's a question then.
And +2, so that's 8 points I have. This acceleration's +2, so that's 8.
Damn, alright. Well, I guess that's... yeah, if you want to... Yeah, if you want to attempt to overtake that, you can, or I guess you can ask nicely.
I think I would actually hold.
Okay, so another block as well.
Yeah, block. That is weight.
Yeah.
And for me, that is -1.
It's still possible. And there's also overclocking.
But that damages the vehicle.
It's the
5.
3rd lap.
But money.
But it doesn't matter if it's busted going across the checkered line. It's still going across.
But money.
It's very, very money. Yeah, no, the 3rd place guy definitely wanted his first place back, but ultimately fails. You can attempt a free slam against him if you choose. Otherwise, he's just not getting past you regardless.
I mean, it's the 3rd turn, so... Well, I can be spiteful bitch and slam him, yeah.
Yeah, there is one more lap after this, just to forewarn.
Actually,
But yeah,
no,
if
I'm
you
not gonna
wanna
slam him. No. I have -1 to weight, no.
Okay, well, there you go again.
Like reversing in a
you-
semi.
Brake check at a 18-wheeler, yeah. All right, well, that brings us down to White Shadow.
Can I stink this guy out and then try to overtake him?
Sure, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, roll the discovery and breakage.
Discovery.
Ooh.
I'm assuming that's discovered and that's breakage.
Oh, I really should have looked up the mod rules again. I think it definitely doesn't break, but no matter what, it still deploys successfully. So for now, I'll say, yeah, I'll say for now there's probably someone who spotted you attempting to, like, maybe there was like some sort of like antenna that like beams the slime stink at the other car, and someone kind of picks up on that. But unlike Blue Line Race, there is apparently no big alarms going off or anything like that. If anything, it looks like, you know, oh, someone's getting fined part of their prize money or something like that. But you still successfully cause the car in front of you to kind of shake and wobble and look a little less steady as far as driving goes, so you can do what you'd like.
I'm going for the overtake. Does this just mean they're not going to slam me, or what?
I'll say yeah. He's definitely not focused enough to attempt a slam. So even if you fail this, he can't. There's no repercussions. And I'll say also it'll be like a -2 to his roll to block you.
Oh, okay, so you're going to roll him, alright. I don't think I've rolled above a 3 today.
I'm not sure you have either, actually. Although, yeah, in this case, it really doesn't matter. You successfully managed to overtake him.
Progress.
Grease light. Dang it, I forget which button I'm clicking. Yeah,
Grease lightning,
Grease
yes.
lightning.
Hi. I'm gonna keep doing the same thing. It's the only thing he's good at.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, he's definitely still recovering, or like struggling with the smell that's being beamed into his cockpit from White Shadow, and yeah, he's no match for your superior driving skills.
We can do it, Jackie. We can make top 3.
Absolutely, absolutely. Glip, what would you like to do?
Who's in front of me?
Just another, not specifically a rival, but he's seems to be swerving a lot from White Shadow, apparently beaming his slime stink into his cockpit. So
I'm gonna slam him.
hell yeah, do it.
7.
All right. If my buttons will actually work. That's even still as a +3. That's still unfortunately beats him. So once again, he takes 2 points of damage, and then you can once again choose to knock him down a position behind you, or do some extra damage.
I think I'm gonna do the extra damage.
Absolutely shocking. Okay. Yeah, this guy not having a good time, but he's kind of a beefier vehicle. Almost sort of looks like a clenched fist. But he stays right where he is, but he takes the damage. Okay, and now we are on the final lap. Oops. And once again, starting at first place with Princess Peach.
I'm gonna hold, so...
Okay, and in this one, since you started at first place, you can choose to use your weight or your acceleration to hold.
I'm gonna use my acceleration to hold.
Alrighty.
So that's 6, just to say.
Alright. Yeah, you successfully, you put the pedal to the metal, and you let your machine's engines and thrusters do all the work for you as it just peels away from the rest of the pack, leaving Mr. Slimus potentially in your dust. Mr. Slimus, are you going to just take that?
No, I will fucking accelerate.
I mean, you can't get past her, but you can definitely keep where you are, essentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. 6.
And yeah, you successfully control second place as best as you can, bringing us all the way down to White Shadow once again.
I'm going to overclock for 2
Oh
and
boy.
advance. Which better pay off this time. Jesus, here, man.
That's fucking just awful, I swear. I mean,
It's
still
alright.
though,
I'll remember these rolls on when it's Mario Kart.
Okay, now hold on a second.
Super
just gonna
harshy.
Yeah, you're gonna talk me about how shit my rolls are gonna be.
Yeah, so I'll just go the 2. I'm not going to take any extra points. Okay. No, not that far.
Fair enough.
2 spots?
Wait, what?
I only go 2 spots.
Oh, you're.
Yeah,
only
no,
fourth.
sorry, my brain.
I mean, I'm fine in second. But yeah.
Slimy's just like, keep to your spot.
All right, well, as everyone kind of guns it for the final stretch,
Yeah.
or at least for this part of the track, Jackie, what are you doing?
Gunning it. I'll do the same action I've been doing that I just can't roll well for.
Which I'm getting 6 now.
All right, don't jinx it. All right, I'm actually rooting for you. Yay! There you go.
Nice. Second.
Yeah, so this one, Jackie really puts the pedal to the metal and boots Mr. Slimus from his second place. Still can't quite catch up to Princess Peach because she's just tearing off miles away. But you know, you're leading this part of the pack.
The slime is holding.
Oh shit, that's right. My bad. God, I will eventually figure this shit out. I promise.
I mean, you could let him go.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, that brings us all the way to Glip Glorp for the final stretch.
Oh wait, no, we're on this phase. I'm holding. Oh no,
It's the last lap.
I'm gonna try to accelerate. I'm gonna try to overtake him. So that would be 1d6 minus 1.
Oh, we're BRBing.
Pausing for dramatic effect.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize what was going. I was like, why are we so quiet? I just look over at the other screen. Oh, he's BRBing.
The tension is rising, isn't it? My goodness.
Alright, I'm so sorry about that. Taking care of the other half. Okay, so Glip Glorp, Helican, you were holding your position, or?
Yeah, I was. No. I was going. I was trying to.
Vroom.
Oh, advance. Okay, and that's a total of 4. Okay. Oh, geez, easy. Get you up to 7th place, or you could take that 2 damage, which I think will be the first time you took damage, and get up to 5th.
Oh, we're up to 5th.
So Team Juicy just completely dominating, taking over the top 5 positions, and defeating a Redline regular.
See, I told you the hacking was a good idea.
We hacked that.
Yeah.
That was what we hacked before.
I
Oh
mean-
yeah, that's right.
What I meant to say was, it's fortunate that we had good starting positions.
Yeah, that's what did it. And I guess now, unless unless there's a maneuver that people want to try on each other.
If I had
Yeah.
more integrity, I might be tempted to stink someone, but no.
I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna use 2 of my integrity points. So
Are you going to block, you mean?
yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Mr. Slimus, are you attempting to overtake?
I'm just gonna. Okay, so that's 7 points. So 3 plus the 4, 7.
Jesus. Okay. Well, whether Mr. Slimus attempts to get past you or not, I suppose you're definitely on guard for it. I suppose. Yeah.
No, I was muted. Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if you'd like to make an attempt, I suppose.
Are you gonna roll?
That was
Swindle?
right.
Yeah. So, like I said, unless anybody's got a maneuver they want to pull off right now that might affect their fellow teammates, or if you just want to, just for fun, stop anybody from doing whatever they want to do, I guess I guess this is the ending lineup here. A very unexpected turn of events. Really figured Rattlesnake Jake would have lasted a little bit longer, but I guess I didn't make him beefy enough.
He's dead. Or his car is dead.
Yeah, at the very least his car is wrecked, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the 2 vaults that I promised you. Glip Glorp.
Nice.
So that's me down to 7 volts.
Amazing. Well, with that, Team Juicy quite masterfully taking over the top 5 positions on the grid. You speeding past just one after another, just another, Team Juicy, Team Juicy, Team Juicy across the finish line, taking over the podium. And with this lineup, we have Princess Peach once again in first place, taking all of the 15 volts and 4,000 credits,
Oh, thank you very much.
minus whatever bribes she decided to pay out.
Corruption.
Mr. Slimus right behind her at 14 volts and 3,800 crits. Jackie Grease Lightning right behind that with third place in 13 volts and 3,600 crits.
Okay, that's there we go.
And White Shadow in fourth place with 12 volts and 3,400 crits, minus 200 crits for the unsportsmanlike behavior of deploying an
What?
illegal mod.
I'll have Phillips write them a strongly worded letter.
Yeah. At this stage, comparatively to how other races do it, it's a very small slap on the wrist.
Indignation.
Yes, of course. How dare they? How dare they catch you cheating? Glip Glorp in fifth place with 11 volts and 3,200 crits. Plus, of course, the photo op bonus, which Glip Glorp seems to be the only one.
How many crits did I get?
Well, you got 3,200 from coming in fifth. And then from your total, because you got 2 successful slam attacks, plus you took out 2 drivers, if I recall correctly, because you took out Rattlesnake Jake, and then you took out another guy beforehand. So that's another 3,000 crits total.
So 6,000.
Yeah, 6,200. Sorry.
And you've also got the 11 volts, he said, as well.
Yeah. So if y'all can't afford mods and upgrades and repairs after this, I'll be greatly surprised.
In 2 weeks, I will do those repairs because I need them.
Absolutely. Quite a few of you have either overclocked your machines or have taken some significant damage.
Yeah, I was playing very conservatively this time because I was damaged.
I did not
Oh, yeah,
know if
for
I
sure,
went
for sure.
speed or weight. I feel like I kind of went.
Yeah,
weight.
I'm gonna use what's called 15 of my volts to put my acceleration up to 3.
Jesus. So your acceleration peaches at 3. What's your weight at still?
1.
That's not bad, actually. That's really not.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 15 to put my weight up to 1.
You went like almost all speed too, right?
My speed's at 2.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
consistently like overclocking and running out of health, so more weight would
Yeah.
be helpful.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
We now have 7 volts left. I'm gonna put my integrity back up again to. I'm gonna use 6 of it to put my integrity back up to 8.
Yeah, I'm going to spend volts to repair myself as well.
Fantastic. That's always a good idea because it's only going to get worse from here.
Make sure it's saved.
And then you guys can also continue thinking about whatever mods or new mods you want to get.
Can you get something that like protects you from like, see when someone comes up behind you and slams you? What can you get for that?
Chastity belt.
Jesus Christ. I was
Some
going to say something like,
protection.
Yeah, protection. Exactly.
Oh boy. I suppose
does
like
that-
because like the joke that I immediately want to say is just a rear view mirror would do that, but I guess if you're wanting like some sort of force field or some sort of defensive measure, yeah, we could talk about that, putting that on there.
So what would that do? Would that protect for like the first point or something like that? If there was like, say, you get slammed by the car, and it's like 3 points or something like that, would that be like, would it go up from like varying degree to sort of like depending on how many crits that you used, as in you advance? As in how strong the protection was, basically. So if like you would start off with like 1 point being how many, I don't know how many crits that would cost for that protection, and then if it was 2 points or 3 points, is that how it would work?
I mean, they've got a caltrops and a dust bomb, which would help stop people overtaking you.
Yeah, it's not so much like a very set like, oh yeah, these mods sort of do this specific thing. It's sort of kind of still up to me exactly how it works.
Okay.
But the benefit of it is that like the mod always deploys successfully. It's just a matter of like the danger comes from if you're caught using it or if it like breaks so it can't be used again. So it can range from like, oh, it automatically negates, an attempt to slam you, or it could be like, oh, it lessens the damage. It really just depends on what seems more interesting or fun for the story. But no matter what, it's always going to, no matter what, it's always going to benefit you. So it's not going to be one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, no, it blows up your car and screws you over. At the very least, it's going to do something that will still be beneficial.
Okay, cool.
So that's kind of what I was doing with White Shadow's slime stink stuff. Was like, at one point it was just, yeah, this guy totally doesn't, block you at all, and then I, later on, wanted to give him a chance to overcome it still, and it didn't quite work either. just because it was fun that way. But yeah, so we can work on something like that. Yeah, I'll send you a message on Discord about what stats or how much it'll cost in crits and.
Yeah, that sounds really good. So yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Other than that, that's that for this race. Y'all immediately took over the top 5 grid positions, so that was awesome. Glad to see that.
Well, that was hard work.
Is it?
Yeah, no, you kind of worked for it. Still expected Rattlesnake Jake to last a little bit longer, but oh well. Lasted 2 laps. It was all right.
I mean, you had them
Outnumbered.
behind Glip Glop. There was only one result.
Yeah, for sure. So now I need to put 4 other rivals down and have them all laser focus Glip Glorf.
Wait, why?
No reason.
Is it 15 volts for to
Stat
put
raise.
another point into something?
Yeah, it's 15 volts to permanently bump up one of your stats, or it's 5 volts to kind of rebalance and shift a point from one end to the other.
I have +4 now instead of +3 in weight.
Jesus. You sure you don't want to?
He's
Move over
definitely Hulk smash, isn't he?
He doesn't have any speed and he came 5th. He doesn't need any.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. I told you, zero weight, all weight, no acceleration. It's a viable strategy, man.
If there's no competition left, then you're going to be in first.
Well, I think I
mean,
can get the visibility thing now, so.
Oh,
Right, I need to go and feed my cats. So, great game and thanks everyone. Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
no worries. Thank you again. Sorry about the little break at the end there.
No, that's fine. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, but glad you guys had fun.
Indeed. Next time I will actually get funny mods.
Yeah, no worries.
Look, I want to do the funny things. And I
For
think
sure.
I think my guy wants to do a game at 6 p.m. my time. He wants to do a session 0 for a space fantasy. I guess I'm fishing for players now.
Oh Jesus.
So that's like in an hour and a half.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I'm not sure if I'll be able to commit to that tonight, but you know.
It's fine. I was about to say, you want to be a space goblin?
God, I really do, but I don't think I could devote too much to it.
That's fair. It's fair. I have to. I'm just going around to people I know. Is like, hey, you want to play?
Oh, for sure.
Hey there, buddy. You want a game?
You want a
Honestly,
game there, buddy?
If a white van pulled up to me and it said, "Hey, man, you want to play D&D?" Yeah, I'd be jumping in that shit, no problem.
Free D&D inside.
Yeah. Hey, kid, you wanna play some Dungeons and Dragons, some Shadowrun, a little bit of Vampire the Masquerade, you know? Come on.
Yeah, here we go.
I'm going to hop off. I will get you guys for Mario Kart
Yes.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
we're doing that at some point.
next Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
What
I'm
character
still waiting
do you want, Dave?
interviews.
What characters do you want?
Oh, we actually have to pick characters?
If you look at the Roll20, there's like a lineup of them. Some of them have been picked already.
Sure. I didn't know that's what we had to do.
No, he didn't even really give me the option. I just told him I called dibs.
I was going to wait and let people pick on the day, but then they've all picked characters already.
I want the one with the tank card.
Sure. How do I know who picked what?
Princess Peach, Bowser, Donkey Kong have been picked.
Okay, well the best character is not here, Cold Steel the Hedgehog.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It took me such a fucking second to be like, what the hell is he talking about? And then I remember.
All right.
But yeah, I'll let you guys go. Have a good one. Thank you for playing.
Yeah.
Yep.
See
Peace
ya.
out.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'll play fucking. I'll be pink and round. How about that? I'll be Kirby.
Kirby. Okay.